What's up, guys? Um, Back here with very first actual video. Um, so this map, and this kind of setup I have here is going to be our kind of first series. Um, so I'm kind of basing it off of, you know, kind of like owning a logging company or like a construction company. Just this map is really good for that. It has a lot of, it's very realistic in a way. It has a lot of main roads, but it also has side roads with like construction signs and stuff all over that. So I figured it would help. It would be make sense. I have 3 trucks here, 3 mods. One's the 6.6 um, Duramax that I'm in currently right now. I have the, and then the 2 Power Strokes. Yeah, so this is gonna be like the main truck we're gonna drive. We'll might in this episode, but definitely in other episodes use the haulers, big haulers. We have goosenecks in a little area that's we're gonna claim as, our kind of headquarters. There on this map there are tons of cars that I spent a good chunk of time going around unlocking all the watch points and stuff in the map. There's a ton of different cars. There's a Blazer, there's a F-150. So we're gonna be picking those up over time. Today we're just gonna show you a little bit of the map. Kind of explore it, show you some of what I mean about some of the trails, how they're realistic. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I love this truck, not only because I'm a big Chevy fan. My dad is a Silverado, but just the startup and everything sounds just like an actual Duramax. The other one, the white Power Stroke, also sounds very realistic. The red one sounds more like an actual big cam Cummins semi truck more than a Power Stroke, which I don't know if that's what they got the file for or something, but it still sounds good because it's supposed to be like a heavy hauler kind of thing. So kind of just go around here. There's a bunch of neighborhoods around here, a bunch of different little shops. You see the truck repair neighborhoods. Let's see, we'll go this way. Okay, little lumber mill right here. Nice little park. I don't like how the camera does this a lot of times too. Somehow I'm gonna fix that. You see the little neighborhood. There's a lot of these. There's actually 2 little town kind of things. Big, again, like I said, big map. There's a big creek. Actually, I'll just show you. It's down here. Go this way. One of the garages is down this way. Let me show you where you're storing the trailers. The garage. The garage is right here. I think this is where the K5 Blazer is that I'm going to pick up later. Is that or the F-150? I can't remember. I think it's the Blazer. We'll pick that up later. And then go this way. This truck's not taking very lightly to these paved roads. Go back down this way. And then this little area right here is where we have the 2 gooseneck trailers. Right there. You can see. We're gonna use the dualies for that. I have actually not even looked up what's this. I think it's like a little shed. Store stuff, yeah. Let me go there. Yeah, so we're gonna go hit some trails. I'll show you some the routes and stuff what I mean with kind of the construction kind of thing. That's why I want to do this. That's why I have all the welding, fuel, and tool setups on most of the trucks. Because they kind of fit perfectly with this map. Go this way. Yeah, so this is one little town. I haven't showed you the whole map yet, or the whole town yet. I don't even know if I've gone this way yet. Yeah, I think I did. Leaving for the town. See, it's very realistic. It kind of reminds me of here in North Carolina a little. Can't go this way. Not necessarily here where I live, but out in the mountain area. This is what it reminds me of, the little towns. You drive through the hills, drive through the mountains, and then all of a sudden you hit a little hill, or I mean not a little hill, a little town or city, and then it's back, and there's a bunch of little back roads and stuff, old dirt roads and muddy roads. This is what it kind of reminds me of, which is why I really like it. Yeah. I was originally going to store the trailers here, but then I realized with that corner it's going to be a pain in the ass to get it and like that. Try to get out of here. Okay, here we go. Got a little roundabout here. My game's lagging a little. Out towards the way you first start. See, there's like a little trail right there. Yeah, you get into some trails going up that way. I'll take you down more this way though. I like the trails again. They're pretty realistic trails. They're not overly muddy. They're not even rocky at all. They're just like regular trails. Like, yeah, we'll get on this trail. Not too bad. I mean, again, we are in a big lifted truck on boggers, so it's not as hard to get around. But it's still not too bad, even if you had like a rear wheel drive, or if front wheel drive might do a little iffy on this, but I think you'd still get through if you have the right car. Like my car is front wheel drive, but it's got evidently the year that that my car is, they put VTEC. It's a Honda, so they put it's a 3.6 I think liter VTEC V6 engine, which is really nice. I mean, it's you know, it's stock, but it still it flies. But like, say a regular car with front wheel drive wouldn't be able to get through this that well. Yeah, the amount of detail, the quality of the detail that goes in this game is amazing. Like, I was going to buy SnowRunner, but then I was like, I already have MudRunner, so might as well just not spend more money on another game when I can just play this basically the same. I mean, and it's nice, all the mods are in the Steam Workshop, so you can literally just download them from the Steam Workshop if you have Steam or use Steam, and they are automatically loaded to the game, which is really nice. I've yet to have to download a mod from another website. I use all my mods from Steam. Gotta come up across a little bridge here and out to the main road. Before going any further, I'm going to show you kind of the map on the actual map itself. So this is kind of the map. Nice big map with all these kind of roads are kind of the paved roads. You'll see like little these little trails here are actual trails, like the roads we were on. There are sections where you do have to do like river crossing or big muddy spots. What I thought was cool is when I first entered the map, I actually looked at the map. Whoever designed this map made it, cut it out so it says "Don't tread on me" right there, which I think is super cool. It's a cool detail. With the mountain detail, you actually spawn in right there, where that truck is. Just the amount of detail that goes into this is amazing. We'll go left. Yeah, we made it over there. I've noticed that on this game, if driving on a regular or just like a paved road, with the trucks, it's very, 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 not sketchy, but it's very touchy. That you like steer a little to the left, and then you kind of drift off because it's meant to go in the mud. It's not. That's what this game was designed for, you know, that those kind of textures. So you kind of gotta be careful with going around corners and stuff. Yeah, like that. Yeah, but overall, this map I absolutely love. I'm excited to start my series on this map. I actually recently found it today. Along with this truck mod and the other two, the Power Strokes. I found those today on the workshop website. I have a ton of other mods I can do, you know, four-wheeling or stuff, or more heavy-duty truck mods. Like I have a bunch of Cummins, a bunch of other, you know, 6.0 Power Strokes and stuff, which I think were one of my favorite Fords on this game, because the 6.0 sounds so realistic. Some other Chevys and stuff, just some of that that's weird doesn't load in as well as it should. Again, people are more focused, I think, on SnowRunner now, that they're not focusing as much as MudRunner mods. I have noticed that people are still uploading MudRunner mods, which is good, because like I also play like Farming Simulator 2019. People don't still post mods or actual mods for that game, which I mean kind of stinks, because it's, I mean, the mods that people put on there before were really, really good. Yeah. Go down here. There's a little river crossing down here once we get down there. Actually, let's go straight up. So if you went right, you there's a nice, actually kind of wide dirt road area. You know, you have a river crossing over there too, big river crossing. Power lines down, which is kind of cool. Yeah. So you go right there, lead you back that way, but we'll go left. Oh, that's a lumber mill. God, that's what it leaded to. Go that way. Is that a trail? I can't tell if that's a trail or not. We'll try it. It's an old trail, if that. Yeah. An old worn out trail. Let's see where this leads to. Again, I just got this map today, or downloaded this map today, so I'm still exploring it all the way. I mean, I just did enough to go around and get the watch points. I didn't really, watchtowers, I didn't really like do much of exploring. But yeah, the amount of detail, there's like, well, I think it's cool, there's a bunch of places where there's like abandoned houses, you know, you can drive into or whatever. It's just gonna get into a little bit of a four-wheeling. This must have been an old logging trail. We have a bunch of those around here by where I live that they're actually, well, a lot of them have railroads near them. They're turning them to like bike trails and hiking trails, but there are a few that are off-road trails, like for logging trails, like up in, I want to say, Banner Elk in the mountains. There's a place called Patriot Mountain. There's a bunch of little logging trails around there, which is super cool. They get super muddy like this. It's kind of what our Mud Runner trails are based off of, logging trails. And then we're back into the city. Gonna head back. Lumber. Yes, lumber mill. Are we? Oh yeah, we're right there. Okay. Head back. Well, that was fun. Definitely excited to do more, you know, role play of series on this. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do first. Maybe go pick up some of the trucks for one of the role plays or something. One thing I do wish they had was actual like garages you can park stuff in at these houses. That would be cool. I mean, again, this reminds me of North Carolina. The mountains, you have a lot of these houses that have little tiny big driveways with the big trucks, you know, people drive the big trucks and they're all parked in there. So that's why I really like this map. It kind of reminds me of home. Obviously not by where I live. The mountains are like a couple hours away. But we visit there a lot. We'll go on family trips. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, thanks. Subscribe. Peace.